Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door. Trap. Be cautious. Trap. Be cautious. Wonder what's past this. Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Welcome. I am an
The Roacan.
to browse our way. If you are a city official here to collect due,
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Wish I had a bag of holding.
You're slouching.
Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth.
City of crime.
The Annals of Carsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page. This isn't what I expected. And this is no mere journal. It contains Carsus's original plans for the crown. Not from scratch. Unless you... The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Carsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown setting and the 3 netherstones to every end you can imagine, just think of it. The power... I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. But do you not expect something in return for your devotion? I worshipped Mistra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to... Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. Not until this... Powerful as he was, Carsus lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately. I'm glad you can recognize this. For now, here's your tome back.
to Gortash's ceremony. Read all about the coronation of Baldur in today's issue.
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it. It's set what the people actually want in a fortune.
Calm down. You're louder than the fire.
I dress well. For my budget.
Perhaps you should start your own opinion column.
I could do that. I have so many opinions.
I was joking. You really are that.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time and then...
I need to do something heroic. That'll get their attention.
You could start by standing on a ladder, so they can actually see you.
Sometimes I wonder why we're even friends.
One day we will. But not yet.
His mother was better with this kind of thing. I'll do my best.
As the Absolute's forces stalk ever closer, take solace in this brilliance, and know that we will...
That smoke powder smell. A million? The Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
It seems you aren't allowed. Best keep your hands to yourself.
Have you tried? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted... But you can call me Falogia if you like. Oh, what are you really asking, friend of Gortash? Browse response. Unless you got hired since we last spoke, you still can't come in.
You sort of fight.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up. Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the marker.
Steady. Any spillage might the roof beams.
I need to take
Steady.
We scheduled for
Any
maintenance.
spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth out failure on a critical pipe. Where's an apprentice? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Steady. Any spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 10.
I'm gonna need to change out this barrel soon. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Steady. Any spillage and I'll be picking my teeth out with beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10.
One day, I'll catch a break.
It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead...
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is enough. This will be taken. Should you attempt such a feat again?
Let's see.
And it can be anything you want, I promise.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is, should you transgress a...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Left, right, down the stairs, and tell me it was up the stairs.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your words are enough. Should you
I've got a long road ahead.
Here I go.
So, Gale, you laid with a goddess. You must have some sordid tales to tell.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent. Not sordid.
Trap. Be cautious.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be the shadow. Francesca, she is well. I was all too eager to surrender. Still, though, forgive me. The shadow.
Don't give me trouble now. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Your oldest sin, right, Halsin? You must have lots of good stories.
A few. But people always warm to the most salacious chapters.
Maybe
they forget how much I...
Sleep and adventure. Maybe I'll come back as a bear in some future life.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Be wary. This place is trapped.
speak to me.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gortash has got to be paying them out sync fees.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
Can't give up now.
So, I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds awful.
I'd been thinking, but I've sensed you. No matter. Are you sure that's the best course of... Confirmed.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Not scared, not yet. But she's shaken if she feels the need to intervene directly.
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing Are you sure? The blade and just when...
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that. I'll be...
Poor Gale. Wherever you need me, I'll be right here.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Queen Vlakith. Skvar!
You are Hasharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! the Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Nice place you have here, little rabbit. Could use a few more trophies, perhaps. I'll keep this short or my absence will be noted. You need the Orphic Hammer, and I know where you need to look. The House of Hope, our mutual friend Raphael's abode. There's a Diabolist named Halsik in the lower city. Find her, and she'll take it from there. I love a good hunt, and the best hunts keep things sporting. Besides, forget I was ever here, but remember...
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Loss. It permeates every corner of Lae'zel's mind. Everything Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer. And so, from the old battle. Shema Salar Orpheus. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
How did you? Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his nether, its rebellion against once those orders.
You feel the Emperor.
Beautiful. Come. Your company isn't unwelcome. I apologize.
As your eyes blink.
Glad to... Hazel did well to break free of Vlaakith. We're...
But it's got... It is done.
Vlaakith, but I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion. That's the spirit.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is... Then you'll have...
So, it took a little... Though it's not over yet. Masters, lead on.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its unnatural steel beings patrol the street. You saw how they wished to burn the clothes of a child. As if being crammed in this very city, sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seemed... survive, but I was harsh on myself before. On my leadership of the Grove. I have. He is well. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself? It ain't safe.
What do you want me to do?
The broadsheet's gone to
Arrest
pot
the
ever
smell?
since I left.
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir.
Poor woman.
Anything would help. I feel a little... Please, sir.
Poor woman.
Anything would help. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
I smell danger on the wind. Keep your weapons ready.
What's that?
Not for communal use.
seen the ugliest things yet.
Light on my feet.
I am ready.
I'll strike you down. Here we go again. Need to find a way forward.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly.
Sahuagin. But why are they so close to the city?
There's guts all over my boat!
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. Not that smell. Yeah.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
Would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket money for that.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys.
How about I buy the fire and you hits a fist? You might blow them up.
Fireworks.
A
A particularly
million
gnomish
steel
field of
watchers
art.
wouldn't let
No?
that happen.
Indeed. More than simple craft. It's a way of life for some of them.
That may explain why most gnomes possess such short fuses.
Lae'zel, was that a joke?
Figuerosis in this part. Come on, Foth. Another. Baldur.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
We're all on the same side, friend. Nine Fingers invited us. Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the...
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying?
Zentarim, babysitting thugs. We're in Baldur's Gate. We should be out bullying harpers and the like.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is...
Thanks, but no thank.
Just you, Faze.
You can get near anywhere in the city.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But, Toss, it isn't half bad. I'm...
Say it.
The Guild and the network have been circling like...
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans.
Can't we set up in a better spot? It's bloody drafty here.
That's the point. Uktar hardly wants his guards covered. How does he?
A charm, of course.
Bare hands.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
What? Lady AQ still playing that game?
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner. We're practically sisters. So much so, I even stopped trying to have her killed a few years back. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, reminder to pay an old friend a visit, would you? Until then. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a Harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you. Big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I see no Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why I sit in this very fine office. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be...
There's little point in pressing now, but we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
What? Lady AQ still...
What are you having? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if...
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
Can't lie. It's a relief to have that old fart off my hand.
Then let it brew. You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetchers...
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? The Great Wizard. I will be interested to see what manner of curiosities he deems worth locking away. Then our business is done.
A charm, of course.
no distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would...
It might seem a bit ramshackle, but this place is a boast-worthy bar.
No, you didn't.
A bar is only as good as its cellars, which vintages...
Now.
When I say that I haven't even been told our orders yet.
Don't bother scoping up.
I'd also like you to bathe sometime this 10-day.
Yes, Sergeant.
Any news, Digger?
Lizelle, my brief time on the astral plane left quite the impression. You must miss it dearly.
I don't hail from the astral Jahira. My glimpse was as brief as yours before we were cast back. If only I might have remained there. Oh, to soar the skies above Tunarath atop a red dragon.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Baldur.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats. Stories! Get them out here! The printing block has never been so hot! Scandals! Vandals! Where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. A gazette today keeps the ignorance away. Gather round for the show. Sit down and you're in front.
I'll take that.
Considering an army of cultists.
Silent Victus!
Control charms! Get your mind control charms here!
Shh! Confound buying anti-cultist charms are we laughed out the city. Spend your wages on sweets.
I think they got their work cut out for them.
You seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition.
6, 7, 8.
What do you think happened to the old brides anyway?
Took it off because of the absolute, didn't they?
Say wealth offers a form of magic. Alas,
With a half
one I've rarely dabbled in.
Maybe. Either way,
Nor
this
I.
shit was fit to
Never
fit
had more than a few coppers in the city, and any soul coins in Avernus went straight to Zariel.
I do not feel like a valued
Make
client.
no mistake.
All right.
Souls are sold for coins up here as well. All too cheaply in most cases.
Stay.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve? this one start breaking bones like the Stone Lord? Hin's horned feet. I should have been a baker. He's taken a new customer down to the vaults. A rather large and heavily armed fellow, but I'm sure it's fine. We are just fine. That would be most unusual. Very well.
Can I? Maybe I will.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass? Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Wouldn't have to come down here if they hadn't shut the heaps right.
Do you have any blank voucher documents?
No. But I've got a little brandy in a hip flask.
During workouts? Are you crazy?
Come on, open up.
That's what they tell me. Said
Privately, I do not feel like a valued client.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am. If you're looking where I'm looking.
In men's overends, keeping me waiting like this would be a capital offense.
Should be over soon.
Who wants to know?
Some don't take patrolling seriously.
Oh, someone who wants to take it was in the mood just then.
I wonder who that could be.
The big ball fella he was escorting? Ogres don't come into banks though, so I don't need to worry.
Talk to the other one. He's the ranking officer, apparently.
That's curious. Let's get going.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
Oh my gods. I'm gonna faint.
You.
Stone Lord. Ha! Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Another step forward. What path lies before me?
old elf took 2 guards by herself. She wasn't even scratched.
If I'd have known there was that much coin, I'd have robbed the place myself.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
And switch bloody jobs.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth.
Grown?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it? Try all of it? Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults, but still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about. Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me,